Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here to do a Facebook Live unboxing of the brand new, like brand spanking new, not even in the catalog yet, not even available for sale yet, Ornate Garden Suite. This is an early release product that is going to be available to customers on the 1st of April, so just a few short days away, and you're going to be able to order all of these fabulous products, and let me tell you, they're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they are beautiful. Alright, so I have the flyer here that I'm just going to show you for a second, and it shows that the early release date is April 1st through May 31st. Now, this is basically a prequel to the 2020 2021 annual catalog that will be available the 1st of June. And this is going to be in that 2020-2021 catalog, but Stampin' Up! Is letting us have it an entire month early, which is amazing. Actually, 2 months early. So that's incredible, isn't it? Alright, so one of the things about this product suite, as opposed to any other product suite before, is that you're able to order bits and pieces out of the product suite as you'd like. So you can order the entire collection with one item number and boom, and you're done and get the whole thing. And I know that's what you're going to want to do when you see everything, because it is absolutely gorgeous. But you can purchase the individual components of it as well, and that's something that wasn't available before when we've had other product collections or product medleys, which actually this isn't a product medley, so maybe that explains why you can get the individual stuff that's in here. So it is a product suite instead. So this is very pretty and super exciting because it gives us a sneak peek into one of the brand new in colors. Ah! Oh my gosh! I can tell you one of the most exciting things about going to on stage when they hand out the annual catalog is to find out what those in colors are going to be for that year. It's super exciting. So let me just get the catalog right quick. This is the current annual catalog, and so you can see that the collections are categorized: neutrals, brights, subtles, regals, and then right here we have the in color collection. So they overlap each other. Every year we get a new collection, and they last for 2 years. So the ones that we just got last year are Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy. And the ones we got the year before that were the really bold, bright, like primary type colors: Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. Now these ones will retire at the end of May, so if you don't already have these and you love them, you'd better get them now. Stock up on paper, ink, and the ribbons, because once they're gone, they'll be gone forever. But as these go away, these ones will shift down, and we'll have them for just one more year, and then we'll have a brand new collection of colors. And this product suite contains one of those colors. Ah! So we're gonna get a little sneak peek at one of the brand new 2020-2022 in colors, which is super exciting, and it's called Bumblebee. Hey Steph, how's it going? So anyway, without further ado, let's get to that. Alright, So, moving through my little flyer here, I can show you the Ornate Thanks stamp set. And it's a photopolymer stamp set. I love the big sentiments here. And just quickly looking over this without really getting into it too much, there's some really cool little segments of a statement in here. So you can make this to say whatever you want. So there's seriously, so grateful. Thanks, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for all your help. These are just a few that are popping out at me right off, but it's a photopolymer stamp set, and the font on these are super pretty. I mean, they're like handwritten notes. I just love them. So here's a card from all of us for all you do. I mean, just, it's incredible. I love it. I love this set. Okay, and then with this set, for the bundle, is the Ornate border dies. Enunciate my words. Ornate border dies, and these are gorgeous. I love the lace trims, the roses here. It looks like it shows the lines so that you can line it up on your card, which is very cool. I love that. And the same thing with this one. There are lines on either end so that you can line those up with your edges. Let me get, I know I've got a card base here, so let me get this out and I can just show you. So you can use this to line it up. So if you want to line it up on the edge of this paper, obviously you wouldn't line it up on the fold, but you get the idea. You can line it up on the edge and it makes sure that your flowers are even. So that's very, very cool. And then this one, I think this one goes on this one. It does. So this will cut it out for you, which is really cool. Now, I just got these a little while ago. I have not cut anything out. I have not used it yet, so I have absolutely no idea which ones totally cut out and which ones are gonna just cut bits of your paper or whatever. Like, I have no clue. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. I will take a look at them. See, I'm already struggling. I will take a look at them. There we go. And I'll play with them a little bit more this evening. And, hey, Miss Carol. Miss Carol's from Friendship, Wisconsin. What a cool place. I would like to have that as my address. 1020 Angel Drive, Friendship, Wisconsin. That's so cute. It's so sweet. Alright, so keep an eye out on my page in the next few days because I will be doing some of the die cutting here and then I'll show it to you. So you'll be able to see, and I'll make some projects and it'll be very fun. And I'm going to have a great time with it because they're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stuff already. And so anyway, if I paid attention to my pictures here, you'd be able to see it looks like this side of the rose cuts out and this side of the flower cuts out. So you can add your layers to your cards and it'll have a nice little trim to it. And then this one will cut the back side of the roses out so that they're individual, I think. I'm thinking that's what it's telling us. So we're going to go with that, but I will find out for sure when I play with it later on today and tomorrow, and I will post some pictures so that you know. I may even do a Facebook Live and do some crafting with you guys. I don't know about you, but I am getting serious cabin fever doing this whole stay home, stay safe thing. I need social interaction. So I may do some Facebook Live crafting. If y'all don't mind doing that, that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so now that we've got that one done, let me get that one out of the way and bring this one in. This is the Ornate Style Stamp and Die Bundle. So this one is really pretty. It's a cling set, so it's red rubber. It is not photopolymer, but it has a great big floral stamp here, which is beautiful. And in fact, in the picture, you can see they've fussy cut around that floral image and made it the focal point of the card, and it's beautiful. So I think that'll be gorgeous. I can't wait to play with it with the blends, because I think that'll be fabulous. And then the dies that go with this are the Ornate Layers dies. And these are some really, really pretty borders, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, there's some bits here, and of course, I can't get it out. Come on. You can tell I have not played with them yet. Okay, so this piece right here is just going to cut this design out of your paper. So you see this right here, it shows the die cut holes and pattern out of the center of the cardstock, and that's because it doesn't cut it out like a frame that you can lay onto something. It cuts the negative space out. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then this piece does the same thing. So I'm thinking like, on this card, if I had a layer here, I could cut it out of this side and it would have a really nice design over here on this edge. So that's very cool. I like the stitched rectangle here. Now, I did pull out my stitched rectangle dies right quick and lay them on top of each other to see if they work together, and they don't line up together. They're different sizes, unfortunately. But I was happy to see that long layering rectangle here, because it will work with this one, which is very neat. So you see the different layers here. Hey Jules, how's it going? So you see the different layers here, and it's just very frilly and beautiful, and I just love it. Okay, so there's the stamps and the dies. And then the embossing folder is called Ornate Floral 3D Embossing Folder. I opened it up and ran it through with a piece of cardstock so that I could show you how beautiful it is. Check it out. I absolutely love Stampin' Up's 3D embossing folders, and it's just gorgeous. So it's got some really nice texture, and then if I were to layer it on top of the same color of card base, I mean, the card is already halfway done, and all I did was emboss a background piece. So it's so wonderful. And this is not the only embossing folder that does this. Most of our embossing folders now in the catalog have such a beautiful texture that you could easily just use them for a background all by themselves, and then just add a little sentiment piece, and boom, you're done. I mean, just gorgeous. Hi, Miss Greta, how's it going? All right. So for those of you girls who came in just a little bit late, I did already show the stamps and the dies, but I wanted to say that I will be playing with this stuff very, very, very muchly in the next couple of days because it's all so pretty. And I think I'm going to do some Facebook Live crafting sessions because, y'all, I am seriously having some struggles with this whole stay home, stay safe bit. So I've got to have some social interaction, and I am hoping that you feel the same way and will come and hang out and do some paper crafting with me, because I'm so ready for all of this stuff to be over. All right, I'm gonna whine and throw a fit like a baby. Okay, so another thing that's in the product suite, let me bring this back out here, is the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. And this is Old Olive and Terracotta Tile. And I really like them. They're very pretty. They're 1/4 inch. And let me see here. Let's go ahead and open one up and see. Come here, friend. There we go. Alright, so It's not actually sheer, but it does kind of have a sheer sheen to it. Maybe that's the way. And it's got a nice little edging on either side, which is very nice. And let's see how it makes a bow. How does it bow? This is kind of my gauge of measure of whether I like the ribbon or not. Can I make a good bow out of it? And yes, I can. I love that. Alright, so there's the bow. Super pretty. Love it, love it. Alright, very cool. Okay, and then we've got Miss Greta gives us a group hug, but that's a socially distanced group hug, friends. So it's safe. Alright, now we have the Gilded Gems, and these are really pretty. I wish I would have grabbed another pack of them, actually. So I expect another order will be going in a few weeks. And for you Hostess Club girls, at the next Hostess Club, you'll be able to order any of this product because it is available starting the 1st of April for everyone. So, oh my gosh, Stampin' Up! Is releasing this entire product suite ahead of time, ahead of the annual catalog, so that everybody can start ordering some of the fabulously fun brand new stuff early. Alright, so here are the Gilded Gems, and I guess my camera is going to be a little hateful about it, but basically they're kind of faceted gold. They've got some really nice dimension to them. They kind of remind me of those little, not rivets, but the little button type things on your jeans pockets, you know, the little corner spots. They kind of look like that. They're raised up quite a bit, and they're really pretty. I love it. So I definitely am going to have to get some more of those. And now it's time for the paper. So the paper is, what's it called? Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. I mean, that was really hard to remember. The whole thing is Ornate Garden, so if I can't remember that. Let me open this paper right quick. And so the paper says that the colors are Whisper White, Terracotta Tile, Old Olive, Mint Macaron, Early Espresso, and the brand new 2020-2022 in color Bumblebee. So I have some of my yellow colors up here so that we can compare. Yes, like kind of like a Brad Top Julie, except that it's got some more depth to it and it's faceted. So it's faceted like a gemstone, but yeah, and it's solid. It's not like transparent or anything. It's totally solid. It's kind of like a little solid gold block. It's kind of cute. So, all right, the Designer Series paper. As is true with pretty much every single Designer Series paper that Stampin' Up! Has ever created, and I have looked at and said, yeah, it's a little too busy, I don't care for it, ew, I'm not really sure about the colors, ew this, ew that. They always prove me wrong. So I have learned to shut my mouth and buy the pack of paper so that I can see it in person because, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It actually is very, very, very pretty. And so imagine that the papers that I'm not really crazy about, how beautiful they are in person, imagine the papers that I'm totally in love with in the catalog, and then I see them in person and I go, ah, that's amazing. Alright, so these are actually very, very pretty papers, even though they are quite busy. In person, they're a little more muted and they blend very well. So they actually are very, very pretty. Let me slide this stuff out of the way so that I can do a front and a back. So here is this one. Now there are 2 each of 6 designs, and the paper is really nice and thick, like a lot of the designer series papers we've come to know and love. And I think they're going to make some really pretty projects. I can't wait to share them with you. Alright, so there's page 2, front and back. Page 3 is probably my favorite. It has gold foil in it. I didn't know that when I looked at it in the first place. And I don't recall paying enough attention to it on my flyer to know that it says gold foil designs on some sheets. But you know what? I was looking at that paper thinking, meh, I can do without it. No, you can't. No, you can't, friends. This is beautiful. Okay. The flower design is very, very pretty. Not nearly as crazy as I thought it would be. Sorry for the lines when I flip this white paper over, but my LED lights do not like to try to figure out the white balance on white. But it has gold foil and the floral design, which is going to be super, super pretty to color with the Stampin' Blends. And then there's this floral design with the terracotta tile and the old olive. And then the back side of this one is beautiful. It is mint macaron and gold foil. Absolutely gorgeous. And then last but not least is another daisy pattern. Very pretty, a bit bigger than these daisies. And then the back side are a smaller pattern of gold foil daisies. Very pretty. Alright, so that is the paper and all 12 sheets, and it's absolutely stunning stuff. I really love it. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so as I had mentioned, this product suite is available to customers from April 1st to May 31st, and the new annual catalog will go live the 1st of June. I think actually the 3rd technically, but around the 1st of June, the new annual catalog. And this is actually going to be in the new catalog, but Stampin' Up! Has just given us a sneak peek at one of their beautiful product suites. And so you can get the entire suite with one item number and one price, or you can order the individual pieces separately. So you can order each of the 2 bundles, which is the Ornate style stamp set and the Ornate layers dies. And then the Ornate Thanks stamp set and the Ornate Borders dies. So each of these bundles, and you can get the gilded gems separate, you can get the paper separate, the embossing folder, and let's not forget those 2 rolls of absolutely beautiful ribbon. And these come together as a set. So when you buy the ribbon, you get both rolls, which is awesome. And there are some really, really pretty elements here, and I can't wait to get started playing with it. So actually, you guys want to play around a little bit right now? You want me to make something? Let's make something. Let's do that. I have been seriously enjoying the time of being able to be in my craft room crafting, but I really, really am starting to go stir crazy without my social interaction. So, one thing I want to do before I really get into playing and creating something is, would you like to see how that yellow, let's see, how this yellow compares to our other yellows we already have? Let's do that. Okay, is that the best one to use? It's going to be between these two, I think. So let's just do this. Let's set these here. And I have what I think are relatively close. We have actually 4 yellows and a yellowy orange color right now. So we've got Pineapple Punch, Daffodil Delight, So Saffron, Crushed Curry, and then Mango Melody is actually our light orangey yellow. But when I saw this paper, I thought, well, maybe. So I have the ink pads, but I don't think I'm going to need the pads. I think I'm going to be able to check with the markers. So let me get a piece of paper. Give me a scrap paper here, please. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's see how close this Bumblebee yellow is to the colors that we already have, okay? All right, so the lightest to the darkest. This is So Saffron. That's pretty close. We'll let it dry too, because after it dries, it'll change a little bit too. Just slightly, you know. Okay, and then this one is Crushed Curry. I don't think it's like that one much, but I do think it's more like that. Crushed Curry actually looks a lot more like the darker color here, doesn't it? Okay, and then the Mango Melody, I think this one's not going to be it at all, but I just wanted to check just to see. Okay, so there's the colors. So Saffron, Crushed Curry, and Mango Melody. And if I compare these, actually that does look more like the Mango Melody as it dries. Maybe the Crushed Curry. Maybe the Crushed Curry. But then this one looks more like So Saffron. So if we look at this one, and if this yellow is the Bumblebee, what do you think? I think it must be, maybe this, Julie says, wonder if Bumblebee is a nod to Stampin' Up! Headquarters in Utah, the Beehive state. Maybe so. You know, this is actually interesting because typically when they name colors, they kind of have that cool like terracotta tile, mint macaron, old olive, early espresso. There's a term for it and I have forgotten what that term is. But anyway, with the 2 words having the same starting letter, but Beehive, not Beehive, listen Julie, Bumblebee is the name of the color all by itself. So it's a bit different than their normal naming system, which is also interesting because then that makes me wonder what the rest of the colors' names are going to be like. Okay, so these colors have pretty well dried, and I've pulled out this other one because it's got varying shades here, and I think it's going to be right here between So Saffron and Crushed Curry. What do you think? Can you see? Let me see if I can. There we go. What do you think, folks? Between the So Saffron and Crushed Curry, maybe? Interesting. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really excited to hear what the names of the other colors are and to see what they look like, because, you know, we had last year's colors were really soft and muted, and then the year before were the bright colors. So, I mean, if we're looking here, you know, this year's colors or this last year's colors were really soft and subtle type, and then the year before were like bold brights, like crayon box colors. So, and then the year before that had, what was it, Tranquil Tide, Lemon Lime Twist, Berry Burst, Powder Pink, and Fresh Fig. And they were kind of like greens to purples. So they were very pretty also. So it's interesting. I'd really like to kind of know how they establish what colors they're going to do for that year, you know? I think that would be interesting. So, okay, let's do just a little bit of playing, and it's going to be very little because this is completely, totally off the cuff. I don't have a design in mind. I have not had a chance to play with anything. So this will be Dana live on the spot with zero prompting. Well, not zero. I mean, I do have an embossed background paper. So, but, so, okay. Let's do this. All right. You know, I really want to use the sentiments here. And I want to cheat and say, okay, I'm just going to leave my card like this. But let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's bring in the Ornate Layers dies and kind of want to do that. So let me lay that there. Something to that effect. Let's do a monochromatic card because that would be very pretty, and I'm totally taking the cheater's way out because it'll be easier too. Alright, and then let's see here. So I'm going to cut this out of Old Olive, and then I'm also going to cut a layer that will fit inside here in Very Vanilla. So give me just a second. Now, the disadvantage of doing things off the cuff is that I don't have anything pre-cut. So, Greta says, yeah, that would be cool to know. Excuse me, that would be cool to know how they come up with the colors and names. Yeah, I think so too. Alright. Let me see here. We'll use Very Vanilla. Let me measure. So I'm gonna say 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 by 1 1/8. Alright, 2.5 by 1 1/8. If you are not already signed up as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, from now until March 31st, just a few more days left, you can get this fabulous little paper trimmer for free, along with your choice of stamp set, along with a fabulous pack of Designer Series paper, and $125 worth of products of your choice for only 99 bucks. And you get free shipping, which is just absolutely amazing. And now that I have talked to you and told you all of that, I forgot my measurements. Okay. Be serious, Dana. 2.5. 2.5 by 1 1/8. Well, that's because it's so very, very cool. Alright, 2.5 by 1 1/8. So, here we go. Whoops. 1 1/8 is right there. 2.5. I love this trimmer. Absolutely love the trimmer. Alright. There's that. Now I need to die cut this. Okay, folks, so I've got my die cut machine right here behind me on the other table, but you're gonna see blank. Look, here, do that. Okay, think about this set. I'll be right back. I'm right here. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Is everyone practicing their social distancing and all of that good stuff? No one's going out unnecessarily and risking getting sick. I know, Julie, you still got to work, and Miss Greta's having to work. Matthew has to work too, unfortunately. So we try to keep everything clean around the house and I want to treat him like he has the plague every time he comes in, you know. Hose him down with Lysol and scour him down like a decontamination unit as soon as he pulls into the driveway. I don't think he would care for that very much, but it sounds fun. Alright. Now, I can tell you that the little dye brush would be fabulous for this. I've got it put away, and honestly, I think I can pick it just as quick at this point. But, anyway, it's got a lot of really tiny little lacy details. So, if you get this set and you don't already have the dye brush, go ahead and get it because you're going to want it. This is fine for a one-time deal, but if I were doing a few of them, I would already be over it. There we go. Greta says yes as much as possible. Definitely. Definitely. I know that I am super ready for everything to be over with, though, because I really miss Hostess Club and being able to hang out and do crafty stuff and not be cooped up in the house all day long. So I know that some folks are taking drives and things like that, but I really feel like it's best for everybody to stay home if they possibly can. So we're trying to do our part, and it's not fun, but hopefully everything gets under control soon, and the virus settles down. I guess that's the best way to say, huh? Alright, that is absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's see here. What did you say, Miss Greta? We prepared and handed out over 1,000 meals today. That is awesome, Greta. I think it's very cool what you guys are doing. So, Greta works for our school system here and in East Tennessee, and they're doing an amazing thing of still preparing meals for students so that they're not going hungry while all this is going on and we're self-quarantining. So, oh, I miss you too, Greta. I miss y'all very, very much. I am not good with this whole hermit thing. I'm not. Okay. You know, I always say that I would be. I always say, you know, I could just live in my craft room and not have to worry about any social interaction whatsoever, and I would be fine. And, you know, it's like that meme on Facebook that has Maury Povich, and he says, for those who shared that cabin picture, you know, that's always going around Facebook, live in the cabin for a month without anything for $1 million, and everybody always says, oh, I could do that. Well, here's your chance to prove it. So the meme is Maury Povich, and he's reading that, and he says, we have found that to be a lie. So I dare say that I might be able to if I had to, but I really wouldn't want to. Alright, so as you can see, I'm cheating with pretty much all of it. I'm cheating with not tying a bow, and I'm taking the easy cheater's way out with my project too. So, but that's okay, because it just proves that you can use the products to make simple, easy, and beautiful cards without a whole lot of effort, right? I promise to do some much better and really nice cards in the next few days, though, I promise. Okay. Alright, this is just Dana working on the fly, and Dana doesn't want to start tripping over her words because she's getting confuddled about trying to design something while she's live. So, We're taking the simpleton's way out here. Okay, so already super, super pretty, and all I've done is an Old Olive card base, an Old Olive layer with the embossing, and then that fabulous Old Olive ribbon. So it's super, super beautiful already. And then, let us see. Fabulous. All right. So I'm going to take the thanks stamp. Get off me. You know what? Okay, listen. I'm going to do... Miss Elaine says, what color was the card? Miss Elaine, all of this is Old Olive. It's part of the Ornate Garden product suite that I just got today. Actually, just a little bit before I went live. And Old Olive is one of the colors, and it comes with the 2-pack of ribbon, which is terracotta tile and Old Olive, and they're both really beautiful. So Miss Carol says, actually, it's an awesome card. Well, thank you so much. And Miss Elaine Thu, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. So I don't normally design cards on the fly, especially live. I can maybe design cards on the fly, but Facebook Live is a little intimidating to do that. So I appreciate the love and the thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. But anyway, so I'm keeping it relatively simple for the sake of not looking like a total goofball here in front of everybody on Facebook Live. So it's kind of like standing up on stage and being handed a pile of products that I'm just looking at for the first time and say, here, make something beautiful. Okay. All right, so I think I want to maybe do just a little more here. Let me see if I can get this to fit. Maybe so. Okay, if it doesn't fit, then we're going to use, or if it looks ugly, we're going to use this magical 2-sided paper. So just so that we're all perfectly clear about what's about to happen. All right, there we go. Okay, so now I want Old Olive ink, and if my Layla gurs out loud, I'm very sorry for that. I don't know what she's gurring at right now. Oh, Layla is trying to... Layla is gurring at Gunner, who was laying on the floor with his back to her, and she's trying to get him to play. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Because it's photopolymer, you want to get your piercing mat. And this helps you to get a good, clean, stamped image. And then I'm using a piece of scratch paper on top of that. So here we go. Wish me luck. Tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush with the Old Olive. And, oops, I know it doesn't have enough ink there. I could see it. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. That's better. Alright, now, see if I can get this straight. There we go. I see Julie sharing trivia, but I can't see what the trivia is, so I will have to read it after the fact. Alright, and then I'm using Early Espresso because the colors for this product suite say Early Espresso, so you could use black, of course, but I'm not going to. What is that? Oh, there we go. Okay, alright. So here we go. Moment of truth, whether this looks good or not. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Give it just a second because I don't want it to smudge, especially a dark, rich ink like Early Espresso. And I think I'm going to use some dimensionals because most of you folks know that I love using dimensionals. Alright, so we'll do that. There we go. How are we doing? Jules, are you entertaining them with your trivia while I'm working here? There we go. All right. All right, so how many of you girls are ready to get this product set already? It's beautiful, isn't it? It is absolutely gorgeous. I am so thrilled with it. All right, here we go. Line it up. Oh, just a little bit low. Let's see. I'm going to have to lean over and try not to be in the camera. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. That's good. Okay. And then, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. And then some dimensionals. I wasn't worried, really. All right. Here we go. Did I sound worried? I might have sounded a little worried. I just don't normally design on the fly. Normally I have at least an idea already in my head. So this is definitely a first for me, and I really appreciate you all bearing with me and being so supportive and encouraging. Oh yes, Miss Greta's ready. She says, me. Yes, it is so pretty. I mean, I am in love with it. All right, and there we go. Oh gosh, look. All of that texture, and it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, now, will I ruin it if I add some gold bling, or do you think it needs it? Should I leave it, or should I add some? You girls help me out here. Tell me what I should do. Should I add some gold bling? I am definitely letting you folks tell me what to do in this one, because, gosh, I'm not sure. I think it would be pretty either way, but what do you think? Do we add bling? What do you think? Gold bling bling or no bling bling? Decisions, right? What say you girls? What say you? I'm waiting to see. I know it's lagging. Oh, Miss Carol's talking about going out to the store. Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of scary how everything is. I just really want it to be over with and settled. And, you know, I know that it will be, but it's just taking time and taking everyone's cooperation. All right, what do you think, ladies? Are we putting bling on it or are we not? What do you think? Let me see. I want to pull one off so it's not doing the whole thing here. Grabbing my take your pick. Oh, okay. Yeah, Carol says use the bling. I think that's a good call, Miss Carol. All right, let's put one there. Let's put one there. This is where I take the time because I will rearrange that bling over and over again. I will. I do it. No. Yes. No. That's pretty. That's pretty. Ah! Yes, this is what I do with the bling. Okay, I'm putting it back and I'm leaving it alone. Alright. Miss Greta says bling it. Okay, guys, what do you think? Beautiful? So, now of course, as I always say, no naked insides and no naked envelopes. So I would put a layer of very vanilla on the inside and and I would probably bring out the Ornate style stamp set and maybe just do this little corner filigree right here. So, okay, let's see. Actually, I can go ahead and do that because I had pre-cut some pieces earlier. So, let's do it. Okay. Let me get this. And then I think I'm going to bring it in the old olive because the outside is so monochromatic with the old olive. So let's do that. Tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And let's put one right there. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? I want one on all four corners because that filigree is just very pretty. Okay. Very much beautiful. All right, there we go. Okay, now some snail. Here we go. And the inside of our card. Very nice. All right, what do you think, folks? Is it beautiful? Do you love it? Are you ready for the Ornate Garden product suite? I hope that you are. Remember that it has 2 stamp sets. And, hey now. And this die set goes with this stamp set, and this die set goes with this stamp set. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Move it up. Sorry about that, Miss Greta. Here we go. Are you talking about the card? I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for helping me with it. So, the 2 stamp and die bundles, the beautiful gilded gems. I love them. It coordinates with Old Olive, Early Espresso, Terracotta Tile, Mint Macaron, and the brand new Bumblebee Yellow, which I'm sure is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So, the paper, the bling, the ribbon, the embossing folder, the 2 bundles, they're absolutely stunning, and they will be available to customers starting April 1st. And if you can't wait until then, I mean, that's a few days away, and it'll take a few more days after that to get it in. You can go ahead and sign up as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator right now during celebration, and you can include bits of the Ornate Garden product suite as your kit, because you can choose any products you want up to $125. And you get it for 99 bucks with free shipping, which saves you another, what, 12 to 15 bucks. And you get the Stampin' Trimmer, this little mini trimmer, which is super cute. You watched me use it a little bit ago. It's wonderful. I love it. And then you get a pack of assorted 6x6 designer series papers, and you can choose your own stamp set from the catalog, whichever one you want. Feel free to pick the most expensive one, because you can pick any one you want for free. So you can get $200 and I think I figured it up, $260 something in Stampin' Up! Products for only 99 bucks plus tax. Hello. That's amazing. So it's the ultimate bundle, and you get a 20% discount on every purchase after that, and the opportunity to get more discounts even on top of that. Anyway, if you'd like to sign up, if you'd like to get that kit, you can leave me a comment, let me know, and I would be happy to sign you up, and I would love to have you on my team. And if not, then you can plan to get this product suite or products from this suite on April 1st as a sneak peek to our upcoming annual catalog. Yay! I'm so excited. So, alright friends, well, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me this evening. I really, really needed this interaction, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you all so much. I just want to give you a big group hug. Alright guys, I won't take any more of your time this evening. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, bye for now.